My sister called me on September 16th, 2018, and told me that my niece has neuroblastoma cancer.
Mm,
So from that point on, life obviously changed drastically for me. And what I was doing in my position in my as an RD didn't really align with me anymore. Like I didn't want to teach people portion sizes and get them on the scale. And I really wanted to do more of like a healing approach and more of uh, tuning into their emotions and feelings, because what I realized actually was that I wasn't ever asking my patients the right questions. So
mm,
a diet is the sum of food and drinks that a person habitually consumes.
mhm.
So it's just like a normal way of eating. And we all should kind of be eating in this imperfect way on over weeks. That's what matters for the absorption of nutrition, not day to day. So that's a very important
That is
uh,
huge.
dieting is actually the eating habits that we're now having this strict, rigid feeling around the food. So we are trying to focus only on our body weight,
Mm,
not on our actual health or feelings or emotions. So it's really the practice of attempting to kind of micromanage your body. And we really, oh, and also we're not robots. I like to tell a lot of my clients and a lot of, well, friends only if they ask, not, I don't say it. Um, we are not, we are a human being with emotions
mm,
that need a variety of food. We are not a robot that needs to follow a plan, because that does not last forever. How many
mm.
people are on a plan for the rest of their life? Nobody. But everybody has these kind of blinders on that I'm on a diet, I'm on a diet. But why are you on a diet? Like, who told you to go on a diet? So a lot of it is really asking, like, what's going on? What are the emotions and the thoughts? What are the triggers? What's going on in your life that you're feeling, which we're going to get to with the mental health component, that you need to find this safety in this diet that is
Mhm,
actually causing your body stress,
mhm.
because now the diet was designed to actually fail you because your biology wants to be regularly fed with food throughout the day.
Mm.
But we're sold a complete lie that oh no, you failed.
Yeah.
No, you didn't fail. Your body was just wanting its biology, wanting its needs from from food and nutrition. Any diet is not built on the goal of empowerment. It's built on a goal of basically distrust and shame. And then going back to the set weight range, 70% of our genetics is really determines our body size. So if we all had the same size feet, the same size hands, the same size nose, the same size, well, we don't, correct?
Right.
But is the diet industry telling us like, oh, we all, it can be easy. You just have to work harder and eat less and move
Right.
more.
We are the problem.
It's not,
Right.
a parent who's having some anxiety around a junk food, right? We don't like to label it junk food because that actually makes the child want the food more. We want to be more neutral about it. But if they're saying, oh, they're getting all anxious and upset, oh, that's enough, it's enough junk, you've had enough. The child doesn't know, like, well, when am I going to get that delicious, yummy food again? And
Mhm.
should I not like that delicious, yummy food? Is something wrong with me? If the language you use is, we're not having that right now, we're going to have some tomorrow, or we're going to have some the next day, what does the child then think? The child thinks, oh, so the food's not a big deal. My parent is telling me I'm gonna have it another day. They still might
Mhm.
not be happy, but you're not
Right.
making the food the problem
Right.
or their body the problem.
Okay.
The question comes back to so our doctor is now saying, okay, you need to lose weight. You can say, well, what I tell my clients to say, because they're working with me, is that I'm focusing on behaviors
Mm.
and I'm focusing on my mental health and I'm focusing on my thoughts and my feelings and emotions. I'm not focusing on the number on the scale, because research shows that when you only focus on the number on the scale, the weight, the body, the risk for yo-yo dieting increases the risk of, yo-yo dieting increases the risk of heart disease. So what a doctor is basically saying is, I want you to now be a yo-yo dieter. Would a doctor say to someone, here's a medication, it only works 5% of the time. It's going to fail about 95% of the time. I still want you to take it for a few years. Would a doctor say that? Do not
Yeah.
focus on weight. Focus on mental, emotional, and physical health and your behaviors, because weight is an outcome. It's not something that we all have control over. And like
Yeah.
this shift from from focusing on weight loss. You can want weight loss. Like a lot of people want to lose weight.
Yeah.
That's just kind of a normal wiring in our brain. We can have the desire for weight loss. How about that?
Mhm.
But to constantly focus on it, that is not health.
Yeah.
So self-care is eating throughout the day, by the way, for everyone listening. Like, you don't have to go get a manicure and a haircut and
I know.
massage. You can just eat throughout the day.
Yeah.
Another important thing is hunger is every 2 to 4 hours. So
Mhm.
we don't want to feel not hungry. Like hunger is a good sign of health.
Right.
And it's also a good sign that we ate a good amount for our body, not that someone's telling us this is the amount that you should be having on your plate. We ate it, and if you're full for 5 or 6 hours, you might want to think back, I didn't feel comfortable. That probably was a lot for my body. And next time I'm gonna think about that meal and
Yeah.
to just feel better, right?
Yeah.